Paris, in the year 1675, was a city of dazzling beauty and hidden darkness. The grand palaces gleamed under the sun, their marble halls echoing with laughter and music. But behind the golden doors of Versailles, secrets festered like wounds. The court of King Louis XIV was a place where ambition burned bright, and jealousy could be as deadly as any weapon. Among the courtiers, whispers traveled faster than the wind. Some said the king's mistresses were locked in a silent war, each desperate to hold his gaze a little longer. Others spoke of strange deaths, sudden illnesses, and fortunes that vanished overnight. In the shadows, a new kind of fear was growing, one that could not be seen or touched, but was felt in every trembling heart. At the center of this storm was a woman named Catherine Monvoisin, known to all as La Voisin. She was a fortune-teller, a healer, and, in secret, a dealer in poisons. Her home on the Rue de Beauregard was filled with the scent of incense and the flicker of candlelight. Bottles lined her shelves, each holding a different secret, a powder to bring sleep, a liquid to end a life. Nobles and servants alike came to her door, seeking love, revenge, or escape from their enemies. La Voisin was not alone. She was part of a hidden network priests who whispered forbidden prayers, alchemists who promised miracles, and women who brewed potions in the dead of night. Together, they served the desperate and the powerful, asking no questions and telling no tales. But in the spring of 1679, the web began to unravel. A nobleman, the Marquis de Brinvilliers, was arrested for poisoning her own family. Her trial was a spectacle, drawing crowds from across Paris. As she confessed her crimes, she spoke of others, of secret meetings, of black masses, of names whispered in the dark. The authorities listened, and the king himself grew uneasy. Louis XIV, the Sun King, was a man who trusted order above all else. He could not allow his court to be tainted by scandal. He ordered an investigation, and soon the city was gripped by fear. The police, led by the relentless Nicolas de la Reynie, began to arrest anyone suspected of dealing in poisons or dark magic. The prisons were filled with men and women who had once walked the halls of Versailles. La Voisin was taken from her home in the winter of 1680. She faced her accusers with calm defiance, refusing to betray her clients. But others were not so strong. Under the weight of questioning, secrets spilled out names of noblewomen, priests, and even members of the royal family. The king's own mistress, Madame de Montespan, was drawn into the scandal, accused of seeking potions to keep the king's love and curses to destroy her rivals. The court was thrown into chaos. Friends turned on each other, and trust vanished like morning mist. The king moved swiftly, determined to protect his throne. Trials were held in secret, and many were sent to prison or the gallows. La Voisin herself was burned at the stake in the Place de Grève, her eyes fixed on the sky as the flames rose around her. If you're enjoying this story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories that bring history's greatest mysteries to life. By the end of 1682, the affair of the poisons had claimed hundreds of lives and left the court forever changed. The king tightened his grip on power, and the shadowy world of poisoners faded into legend. But the memory of those dark days lingered, a reminder that even in the brightest palace, darkness can find a way in. So, the next time you hear a whisper in the halls of history, remember the affair of the poisons, a tale of ambition, fear, and the price of secrets. If you enjoyed this journey into the heart of royal intrigue, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. There are more stories waiting to be told right here.